Good morning, grade ones. Welcome to Monday morning, our math lesson. Now, last week we talked about multiply, which is an X, and we multiplied to find the total number of something that we had. So we had so many groups, and we would multiply by how many things are in each group, and that gave us the total that there was all together. Well, starting today, we're going to start with our total. So what do we have all together? Okay, and I've got some mice up here. Who can tell me how many mice we have all together? If you said 6, we have 6 all together. Now, with our 6 mice, I want to share the 6 mice, okay? So now we're going to talk about I have a total and I want to share it. And I want to share it with 2 people. So I want to share my 6 mice with 2 people. I'm going to give 2 people all of my 6 mice. How many mice would each person get if I want to share it with 2 people? So I'm going to draw 2 boxes down here to show me that I want to share it with 2 people. Well, we're going to start by giving each person 1. Okay, can I give them more? Right, I can give them another 1. And I have 2 left. So I put 1 in each. So each person is going to get how many mice? They're going to get 3 mice. So when I have my 6 mice and I want to share them with 2 people, now I can draw my boxes up here. Each person is going to get 3 mice. So if starting with my 6, and if I share my 6 mice with 2 people, each person is going to get 3 mice. So 6 shared with 2 people is going to be 3 mice. Now this time, we're going to have some more mice. I'm going to add some more up here, and you tell me how many that we have up here. Okay, 1 fell on the floor there. So how many mice do I have now? Well, you can go along and count. I have 12 mice, okay? Now, this time, I want to share my 12 mice with 3 people, okay? So I need to share it with 3 people. How can I break this up? How can I share it with 3 people? Well, I could start to look at, well, how many could I give each one? Well, I could give each one 2. Okay, so the 3 people would each have 2. But I still have more. So maybe I add another 1 in each person's. And I have 3 left over. So 1 more can go in each person's box. So how many, if I have 12 and I share it with 3 people, how many does each person get? How many are in the box? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I have 12 mice and I share it with 3 people, each person is going to get 4 mice. And this is when I share it equally. That means each person gets the same number. It's like in the classroom, if I bought in a treat, I would give each person in our class the same number. The equal means the same number of treats. I wouldn't give the grade 1s 5 M&Ms and give the grade 2s 2 M&Ms, right? I would want it to be equal. Everyone get the same number. So we're talking about sharing something equally, the same number. Now, if you have your textbook, I want you to open it up, and if you don't, press pause and get it. And we're going to open up to page 55, and we have a girl with some apples, and she has 15 apples, and she wants to split them up on 3 plates. Okay, so she splits them up onto 3 plates. How many apples are there on each plate? Can you see? Right, there are 5 apples on each plate. Now we could also draw our apples like this, where we've got our 15 apples, and if I said I wanted you to show me how many each person's going to get, you could also draw a line under each group of 5, and then each person is getting their 5 apples. Each row shows me how much each person gets. Let's turn the page. Now over on page 57, we have some children at the top. There's 10 children, okay? And it's gym class, and we want to split up into 2 teams, okay? How many children are on each team? Can you see? How many children are on each team? Right, 5 children are on each team. Down below, we've got some kiwis. We have 12 kiwis, and I want to give them to 2 children. And I want it to be equal. Remember, I want them to have the same number. So each child is going to get how many kiwis? 6, you're right. They are each going to get 6. And we're going to do one more here on the top of the next page where we've got some crayons. I have 14 crayons, and I want to put them into 2 boxes, but I want them equal, the same number in each box. How many crayons go in each box? 7, you're right, there's 7 crayons in each box. And so for your work today, you're going to do 2 exercises in your workbook. You're going to do exercise 37, where we've got some bananas in a basket, and the bananas are put equally into blank groups. How many groups are the bananas into? There's 3 groups, and then I want you to tell me how many bananas go in each group. Okay, that's the first page. This page, now you're going to draw them by putting them. So divide up the eggs into 2 nests. Now I'll give you a little bit of hint with this. After you use an egg, you could cross it out so that you don't forget how many eggs you've used. So once you put one in a basket, cross it out. One in the other, cross it out. Same with the cupcakes on the plate and the glasses on the trays. Cross them out after you use them. That'll help you. And then exercise 38 is where you're, instead of moving or drawing them, you're just going to put a line to divide them into the groups. So you might divide them into 3 groups, you might divide them into 2 groups, and 4 groups. But remember, the same number has to be in each group. That means equal. We want to share equally, okay? So those are the pages I want you to do today, and have a great Monday.